Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Dončić in at the point. And for Oklahoma City. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at. Obviously, the development of the younger guys and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Boy, you give Jalen Williams any space, and my goodness, he will go to work.
Dončić kicks to Washington. Irving against Caruso. Here's Thompson. And that one hits back iron. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Washington's on him. A 3. And Dort gets it to go.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Dončić. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving. 23 points his last outing. A 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Outside Williams. Pass to Dort. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
Here's Gafford. On its way from Irving for 2. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. You see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Number 1, the Thunder. Second, the Mavericks.
Yeah, both of these teams of late forcing turnovers and converting them into offense at the other end.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Dončić against Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And here's Dončić from the arc. Caruso grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. Dort passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Caruso against Irving. Thompson for the triple. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Dort. 3-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dort's got 8 points.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
Dončić kicks to Washington. Dort against Thompson. Shot's good by Gafford.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Caruso. The Mavericks making the shot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Oklahoma City leading by 3 to the left wing. Here's Holmgren. Last game he had 28 points. Back to Dort. Rebounded by Gafford.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Caruso. Off target from outside. And so it's Dončić with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They're getting their first look at the Thunder. And this one,
they take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Dončić. This guy does not lack for confidence.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Luka Dončić.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Dončić seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Dončić, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. To the paint, here's Holmgren. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Irving. Misses from close range. Thunder have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Caruso hits the 3-point bomb.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Washington over Williams. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Gafford. Irving against Caruso. No good from Irving. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Gafford with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Washington finds Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. And he makes that one. And it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside, Dort puts up a three. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Dončić. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Dončić has got 10.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dončić. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. Nice D from Dončić. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Dončić, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Dončić. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. 1:27 left here in the opening quarter. Wiggins, left side. Pass to Hartenstein. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Dončić, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Bounce pass Wallace. And that one drops. Hartenstein's got 5.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Dinwiddie outside. And Oklahoma City making a change. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Thunder trailing by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Hartenstein finds Wallace. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 feet away. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Beyond the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Joe in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now Wallace, following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And it's Wiggins missing. Now here's Marshall. Wallace covering. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
A deep 3 from Irving. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a dunk and what a move.
Doris with Nowitzki and Dončić. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Bounce pass Wallace. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wallace against Irving. Misses in close.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Cason Wallace. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Irving. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3-level.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Dinwiddie against Caruso. And on the way from Irving for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Holmgren gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Irving a screen on Caruso. Marshall passes to Irving. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Mavericks trail by 3. 3, Marshall. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Caruso against Dinwiddie. Pass to Irving to stop the run. They get it again. A second chance effort. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
That's a bit of relentlessness on the glass by Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice job controlling his effort.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Marshall is checked in for the Mavericks. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Mavericks. 3rd best record here in the early going. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just a few spots below there.
And when I look at Oklahoma City,
they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore, but clearly this is an elite team.
Yeah, I think it's just taking a little while for all the parts to fall into place, and that's not uncommon. We've seen plenty of great teams that don't round into form until later in the year.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills. What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Thompson gets it inside.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Williams passes to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game. Dončić, bounce pass. Marshall passes to Dončić. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
This is the craftiness of Klay Thompson. Sometimes, boy, off the dribble drive, you better look out.
Now, here's Caruso. His last outing, 16 points for him. And it's Dort off the drive. Count it. Dort's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And here's Dončić from the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Williams. Pass to Caruso. Williams, a screen on Dončić. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know know how good of a defender he is.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Dallas.
You want to contest.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Dončić. First in scoring, 7th in rebounding, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's Dončić. 18 points for him. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Washington. Back to Dončić. 1:39 left to play here in the half. Washington, that's good.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 27 points for him. Williams, a screen on Dončić. Dončić with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Thompson. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 3. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. And so Dončić will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Gafford. Back to Dončić. Wide open shot is on the money. Dončić has got 20.
Well, Luka Dončić relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
40 seconds left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dončić. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Thompson. From 12 feet out. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Finishes the break with a slam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spot for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt, Dončić and Irving are the guard set. Big men on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 30 points in the game. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Moving against Caruso. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Irving.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Back to Dončić. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Washington finds Thompson. And it's off from three-point range.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Mavericks trail by 9. Dončić looking it over. Thompson passes to Dončić. And the slam by Dončić.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Dončić, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Washington against Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Dončić passes to Washington. The kick out to Irving. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Dončić against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Dončić. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Got a piece of it. Here's Joe, guarded by Dončić. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Williams against Gafford. Outside Irving, but Trey. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
The Thunder leading by 9. Williams kicks to Wallace. Pass to Joe. And here is Williams. He's covered by Washington. Nice shot by Wallace.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Here's Joe. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Isaiah Joe so pure on the corner 3.
Dončić outside. Irving sets a screen for Dončić. The triple! Dončić!
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Dončić. Shoots. Off the left rim and out.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
To the inside, taken away by Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Dort. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Wallace. Dallas also making some changes. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving.
Perhaps no better target in the alley-oop than Daniel Gafford. Finish it, young sir.
Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And the Thunder with some changes. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks also with a sub. Lively's checked in. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Grimes. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Dončić against Wallace. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Luka Dončić has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Dončić would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Dončić couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Wallace against Dončić. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The Mavericks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Wiggins inside the line and misses it off the right side of the rim. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Grimes. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Wallace. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie is checked in for Thompson.
Maverick substitution, number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Now here's Wiggins. He's tightly guarded, and the shot is good. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Grimes passes to Dončić. No good on the triple. The Thunder leading by 8. Now Wallace. It's Joe on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Joe's got his second basket of the night.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Dinwiddie passes to Dončić. Dallas again missing. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. Oklahoma City has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hartenstein. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Dončić from the arc. Drills it from outside. Dončić has got 38 points. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and the Thunder another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Hartenstein, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Wiggins in a power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Hartenstein. In the corner, Wallace with it. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And they get it back. A three ball. Knocks down the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Shoots from the line, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Irving kicks to Washington. Down low. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 14. Irving looking for an opening. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wallace outside. On the wing, Wiggins. Hartenstein finds Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And he drives in. That one goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Hartenstein passes to Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Covered by Irving. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the nice bucket inside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points. Mavericks trail by 14. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Cason Wallace. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Marshall. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mavericks with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Puts it up from 17, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Screen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Irving passes to Marshall. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Najee Marshall. Here's Thompson. There's the 3. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 10-point game. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Caruso. Nailed from three-point land. And the Thunder lead by 13.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Wiggins. Gafford with the steal. Here's Thompson. Dallas again missing.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Over Irving. Offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Luka Dončić, he's checked in for Dallas. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, here's Dončić. Pass to Washington. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Dončić has got 44.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Dort. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
So he gets them both.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Irving.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. Cason Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so here is Dallas. Dončić dishes to Irving. Over Wallace. Irving misses. The Thunder lead by 13. Joe finds Holmgren. Shoots over Gafford. Holmgren can't hit. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Williams. Wallace looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Gafford. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Thunder.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Thompson inside the line. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.